Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly Essential Island Living team call. Holy moly. I don't know about you guys, but I am still a little bit on the convention high and trying to catch up with life and all the things, but so exciting. Let's go ahead and just dive right in. So find an oil that is close to your speaking to you. I'm really digging this Evolve blend. This was a exclusive blend that you received only if you attended gala, whatever it's called. So let's go ahead and take a few deep inhales. And I'm going to switch it up tonight. Feel free to do any mantra or affirmation that you want. If you want, you can repeat after me. I bring love and light into the world. I bring love and light into the world. I bring love and light into the world. Okay, so the rest of this month, we are going to be focusing on convention and sort of just bringing back all of the things that we experienced, whether we watched virtually or we were there in person. We invite everyone that had any experience to share. We really want this to be interactive and have hear all of your voices for those of you that participated in convention in any capacity. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let me make sure I have, that is not the right file. Let me make sure I have the file up that I want to use. Okay. So I did not drop this into I am just going to share it right from here. Oh, you know what though? That doesn't really work. Well, yeah, it does. You guys can see that, right? Okay, awesome. All right, so convention 2021. So we're going to start off our product education with just kind of doing a quick recap of the convention products. Not going to go into too much depth, but I do want to give everybody a little bit of an overview. Just an FYI, all the new product information pages are out. These are called PIPs. They're available in Canto. And also if you downloaded the Evolve Convention app, there's a little button on the app that gives you access to these. We are doing a product reveal this Friday on Maui from 4 to 6 p.m. So a sign up sheet is going to be emailed out. I posted in the group. So feel free to sign up for a time if you want to come by. Now, some of you have already ordered and gotten your convention kit, so you wouldn't necessarily need to come check it out unless maybe you had some people that were interested in learning about the products. It won't be a class. It'll just be a 30-minute drop in, check out the products, get an updated scan kind of situation. But we did want to offer that opportunity. Now, the convention kits sold out really quickly. They will be back in October, but I cannot say exactly what's going to come in the convention kit in October. Okay, so I'll kind of cover that as I go through. If there's any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. So here's the irony, you guys. I personally don't even have a kit yet because I got it shipped to me because I just didn't want to deal with glass bottles and luggage and all the things. And I still haven't gotten mine yet. So hopefully it shows up tomorrow. So some of you might have experienced these oils already and products, and I haven't even yet. So be sure to pipe in if you have used any of them. So first things first, can we get like whoop, whoop, whoop for these new On Guard? That was really bad whooping, by the way. Can we get a big whoop for these On Guard tablets? Honestly, you guys, when doTERRA previewed these, I mean, when we're talking about where we're at, and I know I've been diving into buying additional supplements to help support me. I do want to give a real quick plug to Yarrow Palm. If you're looking for extra zinc and extra vitamin C as well, Yarrow Palm is amazing and also great for your skin and the collagen, reproduction, all the things. But these On Guard tablets are epic. So vitamin C, vitamin D, beta glucan, and zinc, all the things that we know right now are being recommended to us to really up level our immune systems. And if our immune systems are compromised, a way in which we can also naturally support our immune systems as well. So these are honestly probably something with 60 tablets, they are really tiny. If anybody's tried them yet, pop them in the chat. Kanan says she loves it. It tastes ono, you know, she loves everything On Guard. Yes, Michael, when I first saw this, I remember thinking about all my vegan, I think gluten-free, like all the things, all the people that, you know, weren't left out of these bad boys. So just you can read on your own, but beta glucan to help support, maintain healthy immune system, formulated with vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, and the On Guard blend. Again, vegan friendly, free from gluten, sugar, and any artificial sweeteners. They're tiny, they're pretty darn good. And most of all, they're definitely a product that we need. Kate says she loves them. Oh, so Katie got her kit and I did not. Rhea liked them, easy to eat. So I think these are great for all ages and just super excited about this product. So okay, moving on. Whoop whoop, a Copaiba touch. Okay, there was a real big focus this convention still on Copaiba. It's still one of our newer oils, and they're definitely up leveling ways to integrate it into our daily wellness and some of our other products. We'll cover the deep blue stick in a little bit, but that is the deep blue with Copaiba. So again, to help support relaxation, anxious feelings, cardiovascular support, nervous, digestive, immune, respiratory. I long for the day when all of the rollers that we need, all the oils we need in rollers, come in rollers, in touch rollers. I know a lot of people were asking for vetiver, so maybe at some point that will happen as well. But this is a Copaiba in a fractionated oil, a coconut fractionated coconut oil base, and just really easy for topical application. Think great for spot treatment, skin support, also emotional support, immunity, really all of the things, right? So really excited to have Copaiba in a roller. And Copaiba has a unique ability to enhance the absorption of other essential oils when applied topically. So, you know, if you were applying, say, like On Guard or any other oil, and you wanted like a driver and a carrier oil combo in one, Copaiba Touch would be a great oil to use to help with the absorption. I want to keep up with the chat. Ray's unpacking her convention kit. I would not say, Michael, that it is the On Guard tablets are equivalent to soft gels, because the ingredients in them are very different, right? In the soft gels, you're talking about essential oils like Melissa and other powerful essential oils, whereas the tablet actually has vitamin C, vitamin D, the beta glucan, and also the in an On Guard base. So I think that they're kind of complementary. And actually, someone did a presentation, gosh, I think it was Dr. O, and I would have to track down the slide, but he talked about how he uses the different On Guard products. I'm going to make a note to try to find that. And if anybody remembers him talking about that, and he had a slide that said like what he uses daily and what he uses as needed. So definitely something for us to look up and share with the group. Okay, I should be going a lot faster. Let's see. Janice says she wants to buy a dishwasher now. That's funny. we never used our dishwasher ever, and then it broke. So if you don't use it, it will break down on you. I'm super excited about this. Tulsi, holy basil, warm, spicy, balsamic, manage support, stress and support. I think that this is amazing, and I really want to find a way for us to connect more to all of the things that doTERRA does globally around the world. Tulsi helps to support 5,000 harvesters in native India, you guys. This is amazing. You can read on the left. If you did not see Kanani Sargent's Tulsi Holy Basil talk, she was there on the stage, the Terra Talk stage at convention. She did an amazing talk on Tulsi Holy Basil, really connected to culture. And I hope that you guys all go check it out, either on the replay. She was on Thursday, Terra Talk stage 2, or I dropped the video. It's about 11 minutes into our Essential Island Living group. And so I hope you guys go check that out. Okay. Deep Blue, and then Tulsi was actually one of the products that was a freebie in last year's convention kit, right? And now they've made it a permanent product. Okay, On Guard tablets, I'm thrilled about. I don't know though, this Deep Blue stick is pretty freaking amazing, okay? So when we talk about wanting to avoid the mess of the lotion or getting it in our eyes, this Deep Blue stick is just such an easy, I mean, this is like such a game changer. And then again, we talked about how copaiba is really a powerful oil that can help with the absorption. So they included copaiba here for enhanced absorption. doTERRA is really making, oh, and Kate Welch is just busting hers out right now and rubbing herself all over the place. I don't know if you guys watched the actual live convention, but they literally dropped these from the sky in little parachutes. It was really cool. It was like Hunger Games style. And Kanani got one, and Jenna got one, and then some lady like came over on top of her and like snatched it out of her hand. Like it was some serious biz up in the convention hall to get a Deep Blue stick. But they're really moving to more sustainable packaging and really just being a lot more cognizant of the types of like cutting down on our plastic use. So really exciting, free from all of these things. So also moving to greener, cleaner products as well as packaging. So what is really crazy, and what like the whole crowd was like, can she say that? I think Emily just came out and was like, you can treat relief of minor aches and pains, arthritis, backache, sprains, strains, bruises. You guys, if you've been around for a while, you know we typically can't make claims like these, but we can with this product. You can literally say Deep Blue stick helps to relieve arthritis, helps to relieve backache, helps to relieve aches and pains. And that's huge in doTERRA world. So it also leaves that cooling and soothing sensation without that non-greasy, sticky feeling. So super excited for this Deep Blue stick, and feel like it's, I know Kanani is going to buy like 10 because for her 10 boys that are running around her house, right? Kate said Terra Talk stage 2 day 1. Terra Talk. Okay, good. I want to share that slide because that was really good. Let's see. Kanani was amazing. Aw, I love it. Kanani said that her and Jenna had to bring out the ghetto. Jai said she would have scrapped her. Just joking. I wouldn't do it. Yes, you better not. No. Evie's Evie. Ivy said, just use it tonight before jujitsu, and it was even more amazing than the rub and so much easier to apply. I love that. John is going to give it to her mom for her arthritis. My mom's been using it on her ankle. Yes, my mom had like one of those electric cars while we were there. Non-greasy. Jai said she would have needed some deep blue stick after the scrap. Oh my goodness. Okay. We don't scrap. Who even says that? Do kids actually say that? Like, oh, you like scrap? Do they still say that? Michael's like, yes, they still say that. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. How could I even? This is clearly not in the order they presented them. And now I'm having flashbacks because it was like, let us rock your world with vanilla. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this product so much. I love this slide. You might want to take a little bit of a picture on the right. Look at all these combos, you guys. Vanilla and harvest spice, vanilla and wild orange, vanilla and cardamom and cinnamon, vanilla and on guard, vanilla and black spruce, vanilla and wintergreen. Okay, so basically what they're saying is vanilla and everything. You can do vanilla with everything. Here are some personal perfume blends: vanilla, jasmine, and lime. If you don't have a bottle of jasmine, just open your touch roller. Vanilla, sandalwood, bergamot, vanilla, lavender, and lang-a-lang. I bet geranium would be amazing in there. Going back to the diffuse it, Kate always diffuses wild orange and cassia during the holidays. I learned that one from her, and I can imagine a few drops of vanilla. Right now, some of the bottles you get might not be marked for internal use, and that was just a packaging error. So just so you know, it is completely able to be ingested, put in your tea or baking, drop to shakes. I don't know about you guys, but just give me all the vanilla and let me slather it all over myself all the time. Vanilla just makes me happy. I don't know if 1 drop equals 1 teaspoon. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I'd have to, I'm not sure. Are you thinking like for recipes? That I'm not sure. Let's see what. Okay. So again, diffuse, add to beverage, add to, like to coffee, like, oh my gosh, I don't even drink coffee, but I can imagine how good this would taste. Personal body fragrance mixed with helichrysum and rose to help improve the appearance of skin and promote a glowing, youthful complexion. And Marissa's excited to utilize it and experiment with it in her baking. Awesome. Okay, here's the new abode. And I'm actually curious because Jai kept messaging me, what does it smell like? And I'm like, I don't know, I didn't smell it yet. What does it smell like? I could tell you that it is made of many different oils. So lime, litsea, cassia, lemon, eucalyptus, tea tree, arbovitae, 1 type of eucalyptus, cilantro, lavender, lemon, myrtle. So again, this is primarily used to, we're moving into, and I don't have any answers about like if we're getting rid of our On Guard products as well. I hope we're not getting rid of like our On Guard cleaning concentrate, but I know that we are focusing with On Guard as our immune protection, and Abode will be the next sort of the future for like home cleaning and non-toxic cleaning, which I don't know about you guys, but I'm super, super stoked about dish soap, laundry pods, and dishwasher pods. Like, yes, yes, yes. Because as you guys know, I'm not a DIY person. So I just never do that stuff. So I've been buying other types of laundry, dish pods and dish soap. Anybody want to unmute? Kate, I saw that you had your bottle. You want to tell me what it smells like?
Sure. It's really citrusy, so you can smell the litsea, the lemon eucalyptus in there, and you can smell a little bit of that woody, the arbovitae. It's pretty strong. I will give it that. So if you love all those citrusy smells, those really strong ones, then you're gonna really like it. But they're so powerful. Like when they were listing them, when we were learning about it, I was like, dang, those are some really powerful cleaning, cleansing oils. So yeah, I just say citrusy, super strong citrusy.
Okay. That's what Jenna said, smells good, more citrus,
Yeah.
clean, refreshing. Adrienne says smells like Purify, but much nicer. So I know
Mhm.
that in the beginning it was hard for me with Purify with the cilantro. Now I like the smell of Purify, but I'm excited for that. Ivy says amazing. My mom says, Jai, I sense a abode smells like a very light Purify with overtones of lime. Very citrus, yes, gentle purify smell. I love that. So as you know, this is going to move into a whole abode line of clean, safe, and effective products. And another thing that doTERRA did, you guys, for the more conscious consumers, which I think we're all striving to be as much as possible, is now they have aluminum cans, so everything can be recycled, right? So these refills for the dish soap and the hand soap are, or all-purpose cleaner, sorry, teacher mistake, all-purpose cleaner and dish soap are aluminum cans, and then this packaging is able to be recycled as well. And so everything, you can see all the things that it's free from, and then the products that it includes. And then they also did, I guess backed by popular demand, the citrus bloom hand lotion and hand wash in these recyclable containers as well. So really super exciting. This product dispenser set went on sale and sold out, but they're supposed to be getting more. So it's a reusable glass bottle set and it comes already labeled. Really highly durable. I think the look is really, really pretty as well and goes with pretty much any aesthetic. So these are made, obviously you don't need to buy these, but they're really, really nice if you wanted to. And I did buy a set. Laundry pods, not gonna go too much into it, but again, I don't know if this means that they're getting rid of the doTERRA laundry detergent. I know I love that laundry detergent, so we'll just see what happens. But I don't think that there's plans for that anytime soon, but I know that some people had a lot of questions around that. So the packaged pouch is made from post-consumer recycled materials and really tough on stains, leaves every load fresh, clean, and bright. So super excited about that. The laundry pods, dishwasher pods. I did a post in the group about a before and after like dish. And they're saying that they're really effective. No scrubbing or soaking prior to that. You can see tough on grease, naturally powered with plant-based formula, so free of all of that other crap again. And again, the pouch made from post-consumer recycled materials. And each pod is encapsulated in a biodegradable film as well. So really exciting. This will be the main person to convince will be my husband. So I'll have to see how that goes once we get some. The liquid dish soap, I'm so excited for. Again, aluminum refillable container, so you can buy your own or you could buy that abode set. Amplified with grapefruit essential oil for extra cleaning power. Love those citruses for cleaning, right? So you can see plant-based high performance liquid formula. I think I said all of these things already. So you can see that they're really making a focus on moving away from crappy ingredients. Here's our multi-purpose container. Now, I've seen several things about this. This is supposed to fill one bottle, but I've seen many places where people are like, no, I'm going to use it for at least 2 or 3 bottles worth because it's really, really strong. So I would recommend when you get this, just maybe not starting with the full bottle and starting with part of it. But again, this concentrate helps to reduce carbon footprint, glass packaging for easy recyclability, tough on grease and grime. You know what's funny, you guys? I really love On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, and I know you guys do too, but I'm excited to try something new and maybe switch it up a little bit and see. Let me check the chat if anybody says, oh, vanilla, yes, $35. Yeah. So then here's the citrus bloom hand wash, which we've had before, but we've always gotten in plastic containers. And then this one, you can see it does recommend some dilution. I even dilute my On Guard hand soap like 3/4 to 1/4 water. Here is the hand lotion refill as well. Oh gosh, Hoogie. Am I saying it right?
Huga.
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 That's right. Huga. Okay. So this is a limited time offer. I don't know if the convention kit in October will come out with it. I do know that this and a new diffuser are being released as a set. So hopefully the convention kit of next month, if you didn't get one this month, we'll have it in there. I did get to smell this in the diffuser and it was really nice. So wild orange, cedarwood, a bunch of those ancient oils like frank, myrrh, cistus, vetiver, but you know, everything, vanilla makes everything amazing. So we'll learn more about Huga in the time to come. This is another limited time offer. I think they're going to sell this individually and with the diffuser, but I'm not totally sure. This is another limited time offer. So they're offering 2 new carrier oils. One is this body oil, which I think is really cool. This is a freebie in the convention kit if you snagged it. It's a mix of passion fruit, jojoba, moringa, sunflower seed oil, and it can be used to create like a customized massage oil. I'm really excited about this because my skin, especially on the bottoms of my feet, are really, really dry. So I'm hoping that like a more intense body oil like this is going to help. And then there is, oh, that's the same thing. Okay, that's a mistake. And then here's a sensitive skin carrier oil blend. And this looks more like something you would use for maybe your face. Grape seed, rose seed, hemp seed. And what's funny is I often see like facial serums recommend oils like this for the base over coconut oil. And then you can see they recommend oils like geranium, rose, helichrysum. So super excited to change those. And then last but not least, the last freebie was Osmanthus Touch. Floral sweet fruity. I don't know about you guys, but I love Osmanthus. It's in Balance and it's in Beautiful. And those are 2 of my favorite oils. So I'm super excited to get my hands on this. I'm just interested to see what it smells like on its own. So Kate, did you just say it smells good?
Yes, it's amazing. You're gonna love it when you get it.
I'm sure. I love, love, love Beautiful and Balance so much. So, oh, I can't wait. I love how she's just rubbing it, slathering it all over herself in front of me. Okay. And then this was the Evolve Gala blend. This is the one that I just used. Wild orange, bergamot, neroli, magnolia, ylang ylang, jasmine was used. So every convention when you attend, if you attend the gala, there is a convention blend. And so maybe sometimes they do offer it for purchase. So maybe you guys will be able to get your hands on it. I didn't do a slide, but I do want to take the opportunity to say convention tickets are on sale right now for the cheapest that they're going to be. And I have to say this, if you are even considering going to convention, I would buy it now. You can always, I'm sure they'll have a return policy or you can sell your ticket to somebody. But I know right now the world doesn't feel like that's going to happen. But 8 of us went to convention this time and it was amazing. And so we really hope that more of you decide to join us. I know that those of us that were there are all definitely going back next year. So, you know, definitely take the opportunity to snag your ticket. And yes, my mom said we missed you guys, and we absolutely did. So this was the convention kit. Now this to me is a little bit this is interesting because I'm wondering if she knows more than I do. So according to this, although I have no confirmation from doTERRA, this particular convention kit that's available on October 1st is not going to include, it's not going to include the Huga. I'm just doing it to mess with you. The Huga blend. It's not going to include osmanthus, which now I'm mad that I didn't get 2 convention kits at convention. It's not going to contain the extra 2 carrier oils. You can add all of those on except for osmanthus. Osmanthus was it. If you got it, you got it. If you didn't, you didn't. So now I'm going to have to convince my mom to give me one of her too. But it looks like you get the Evolve Gala blend if you get your convention kit. So for some of you that bought a convention kit already, if you're planning on getting another one, you can add on the freebies. I don't know if the price point is going to be different or not. doTERRA does try to give extra freebies to people who attend convention in person. That's just how they've always done it. So it looks like you guys will get that Evolve Gala blend if you didn't yet. All right. And again, this is nothing confirmed. As soon as I have anything confirmed, I will post it in the groups and in all the places. Races, looks like I'm buying another kit. Michael said it was so refreshing to see people. You guys, honestly, yeah, it was refreshing to be there. I mean, if you follow me, you know I'm traveling all over the place anyway and have been living life. But yeah, there's nothing like being at convention. And for those of you that, you know, didn't get to go for whatever reason, if you have been, you know that that's just true, being immersed in that. And it was actually a really cool year because it was a little bit smaller and intimate. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. That was a real fast and furious overview of the products. Please feel free to invite people if you're on Maui to come check them out on Friday. And yeah, and then there's lots of education being poured into the Facebook group as well. But at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Aisha. She's going to share some of her takeaways from some of the sessions. And I would really love for, after her part, to just open it up to the whole group. And if anyone has anything to share about a takeaway or an experience at all, we would love to hear it. So, all right, Aisha, do you need to share anything? Or are you just going to chat?
I have something to share.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I could share screen after.
Yeah, let me give
Thanks,
you.
Liza.
Yeah, of course.
So I didn't get to go to convention in person, but I did get to watch some of it online. So I'm still catching up with everything as well. But as someone who has been multiple times before, I will say that it is definitely a very unique experience. I mean, like, yeah, people are like, oh my gosh, convention. Okay, you know, cool, it's just a convention, but it's really not just a convention. And what's cool is that as everyone was there, I was like scrolling through my old photos from convention. And like in 2016, we ran into Kirk Jowers. We ran into him and his wife, and they took a moment to chat with us and connect with us and take a photo with us that I'll post later. But it was really cool. And like, to me, it was like, oh my gosh, like you guys are, you know, like it was amazing to me. And I think that that was something really eye-opening for me, is that the company really is there to connect with their customers. And as we continue to see, they really adapt to like what we want, what we maybe we don't know that we want, what we need, and kind of just how things are moving as far as where the world's going and what the world needs as well. So I really just wanted to say that, and I love that, and I look forward to being there in person next year, because it really is a very unique experience. And not only do you get to like learn about all the new products from the owners and like hear all of these really intimate and amazing stories and very inspirational stories from people that you probably would never, maybe not necessarily take the time to hear their stories, or, just not have the opportunity to. It really does open your eyes a lot and open your heart a lot, and just, open your imagination too to what's possible and what you can do with this company. So I'm going to share my screen and just share a little bit about kind of combining what I took away from, or parts that I liked about convention, and then also tying it into the business as well. And then we can kind of just talk about things too. And I'm going to press present here. Okay, so one of my favorite quotes that I loved was that in today's world, health has individual definition and requires, to whatever degree possible, a personalized approach. And with doTERRA, we can really see that we are immersed in that, and we have this opportunity to share that with many people. And as we know, and as we look around, we can see that healthcare is needing to be very personalized too. So with these oils that we have from doTERRA, I think it's a very unique and special, I guess is the only word I can think of at the moment, but special opportunity to help cater to a number of people in whatever individual way they feel fit for them. There's all of these individual oils that provide individual benefits, and a lot of them, maybe somebody likes lavender specifically to help them with sleep. Maybe somebody likes taking the supplement specifically to help them with sleep. And there's just so many different modalities that doTERRA has that I really love. So this is just a little screenshot from one of the first sessions that there were. So if you got to watch online, you maybe heard doctor talking about how they have their health pyramid. So this is a screenshot of it, a daily approach to health, recovery, and prevention. So as he mentions, we're always moving throughout that scale, whether it be in a positive direction or, back a little bit, and kind of fluctuating through that. And doTERRA is not anti medicine or anything like that at all. In fact, they are taking and leading in a lot of different ways that I'm sure we'll talk about later. But what is very unique about them is that they provide us with so many different modalities to create the lifestyle that we want in a way that's really beneficial to us. And that can also, tie into our healthcare and how we take care of our health as well. So with all of the new products, I think that it's so cool because it encompasses so many different things in here, and it allows us to use, like with your laundry, like we don't really think about, I didn't personally, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I didn't necessarily think about, okay, what detergent am I using in my, to wash my clothes? And then I'm putting that on my body for like 9, 10, 11, how many hours are we wearing these clothes? And our skin is our largest organ, right? So we have these oils that we're putting on, and they're really helping our bodies and things to function in a proper way. But then do we think about all of these other things, like this shirt, what was it washed in? This was washed in doTERRA On Guard detergent. But now we have these pods too that we can use, and it's just really important to think about these things, what we're washing our hair with, what we're washing our body with, because everything is absorbed into our body. So reducing toxic load, having a healthy home. So that's really what doTERRA is here to do, is to help us immerse ourselves in this pyramid of health. So I just loved his spiel on that. If you get a chance to watch it, or if you haven't watched it yet, it's definitely worth it to tune in. And he does such an excellent job at I felt like I was just like, oh, wait, what did you say? Hold on. So that's pretty much how it is at convention, but you might as well just, kind of just immerse yourself in it, take in what you can. I took a lot of, when I was there in person, I remember taking a lot of photos of the screen, and even to this day, like going back to the photos that I have from 2016, the screenshots that I have are still amazing. And like, now that I know so much more about the products and things, it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that the LLV does this, and they've been teaching us these things. They provide us with the information on their website. They have so many resources. And then if you have the opportunity to go in person, it really is life-changing. It's very eye-opening, and just to hear them and how they connect with the products and the company, it's very heartwarming for me too, that they're so transparent with just the way that they function. And they're here, they they know everything that's going on in the world and they're aware of that too. So to see a company that's willing to step forward and move forward and do things and know that we have the power to change and provide us with products that can help us change and to live better lifestyles is really amazing. So thanks, doTERRA, and thank you, Convention. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of just tie it into how this lifestyle and things can affect our business too. So how your health impacts your doTERRA business. As we know, stress and anxiety it's just a thing, so it's okay. But what is important to know is how it affects us. So when we're stressed, whether it be because we got in an argument or we're just worried about something or whatever it is, our bodies excrete a certain hormone from our adrenal glands. That hormone is called cortisol. So if cortisol is released into the bloodstream too much, basically, long story short, it's not good for your body and it can cause degradation, or it can cause your body to not operate in the way that it optimally should. It can affect your cognitive skills. It can affect not little things like driving. It can affect big things like driving or like your writing, simple solving problems, and then causing this like flusteredness or frustration within us. So stress, yes, it is a part of our life, but with doTERRA and with finding ways to cope with stress in a healthy manner, that can really make a difference in the long run and how our bodies function long term. So yes, you can do things like breathing, practicing yoga, meditating, these different things too. But we also have, very foundational things like looking at LLV or looking at our vitamins that we're taking to make sure that everything is operating in a more stable state. We can look at adaptive, the soft gels or the essential oil to smell as well. And then these are also things that, not like when you see someone stressed, you're going to be like, oh, here necessarily. It depends what the situation is. But having these options and being willing to share them with people is really, really amazing. And to know that they're pure and potent products that we can trust is like just huge. Okay, so another thing that can really affect us is our sleep. So sleep definitely plays an important role on our overall health. I know doTERRA came out with a number of products that really can benefit us with our sleep. They have even kits that you can find that can really help you with that. Sleep is really important because it affects our brain and the way that it's functioning. So when we're sleeping or when we have proper rest, our brain is able to process everything that's gone through the day. Our brain is able to basically like take a shower pretty much, like unload and store things where they're supposed to go, have our memory operating in the proper way so that we can wake up maybe in a refreshed state, in a state of with a smile, wake up with a smile, and wake up with the drive or the motivation to go and help other people too. So again, going back to doTERRA products and going back to like, I'm still thinking of the new products too, and kind of how that literally, maybe what are you sleeping in? What was it washed in? I literally can just go back to things like that, and what everything that we apply and do in our lives can really affect not only how we sleep, but how we function in our day-to-day process. So sleep is very important. And there are a number of things that doTERRA products that we have that we can utilize as well to help get that great sleep. Diet is also really important. And kind of just going back to the Lifelong Vitality Pack, the vitamins, doTERRA is not saying that, LLV is the fit all for everyone necessarily, but with a majority of the foods that are out and the let's just say that their supplements are very fine-tuned for our bodies and how they can benefit us in creating like this stable state or this stable foundation, especially with like our hormones and getting the proper amount of vitamins and minerals that we need. You don't want too much, you don't want too little, but they've really taken a lot of time to find what works best. So looking into that and our diet, we are what we eat. And similarly to what this little excerpt is saying, it's like kind of relates it to gasoline that you put into your car. If you're putting maybe not as good, or maybe you're not even putting gasoline into your car or something like that. It's not going to function in the way that it should. So taking the time to put into our bodies what we need. And it's not to say you got to go vegan or plant-based or anything like that. It's just saying like, hey, here are some vitamins, here are some supplements that are of very high quality that can really benefit us in however our diet is moving to. Okay, so that kind of just all ties into our lifestyle, and the things that we use and the things that we surround ourselves with are a mirror to our life. Our business, your business is a mirror to your lifestyle. So everything that we're doing in our lifestyle will translate to our business. So personally, I haven't been as present, and I'm just kind of like flustered and all over the place. And then I look at like, what is my personal routine? What is my personal like lifestyle look like? And how am I cultivating that? And honestly, I haven't been doing a good job at that. So that's something that's coming to the forefront now. And it's so true though, that like everything that's around you and the way that you take care of yourself really translates to the way that you can help and take care of others too, and what you can give out to the world. So I look forward to cultivating much better habits with my daily routine and things like that, so that I can go out and like be very much more helpful to those around me and those that I love and care about too. So these are some really awesome questions. Are you cultivating good habits? Are you honoring your relationship with people? Do you feel they can trust you? How do you feel about yourself? These questions should come back to you every so often to be really examined. It's awesome to like look yourself in the mirror and, ask yourself these things, or say your affirmations to yourself. And what's cool is that, you can look yourself in the mirror and nobody has to be around or anything, but what's true for you. And, getting back to these things and revisiting these things and finding a practice that's really good for you will only benefit your life in a majority of ways as well. So thanks, doTERRA, for providing us with like all of these amazing resources, these amazing products, and these amazing people that we get to connect with too, So I'm grateful for everybody that's here and for doTERRA like existing in general. Like it's an amazing company truly, and very transparent too. So thank you guys. And if anybody wants to share about their experience with any of the products or any of their, anything that you got from convention, it can be literally anything. Totally side note, not related to what I'm talking about now, but something that I remember from another session that I watched online was about making money with doTERRA, and how money, it's not the root of all evil, but it amplifies who you are. So if you're like naturally this giving person, like money can be a tool for you to give even more to people. Yeah, if you're an angry person, money will probably amplify the anger. Money can, it amplifies who you are. So I think that looking at the doTERRA business and the opportunity that we have, if any of you have looked into Founders Club, it's an amazing opportunity. I'll just stop there. But having money can be a tool for us to amplify who we truly are. So I know that a lot of us that really connect with doTERRA are truly amazing people. And so it's worth it to put that energy into ourselves to cultivate who we can truly become, and thus like inspire a lot of people along the way too. So yeah, if anybody wants to share their experience or, any little takeaway that they got, please do. And thanks for listening. Stop sharing.
Thanks, Aisha. That was, I
Yeah.
really like how you tied the wellness pyramid to our daily habits and then into our business, and how we have to be not only a product of the product, but we have to take care of ourselves, that we have to be reflective, that we have to look at the things that we do and say and our habits and our lifestyle, and really own the good, bad, or otherwise, right?
Yeah.
And so that was really powerful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Who would like to share about convention? And I might just call somebody out because I can see them right now. Jenna was a first timer at convention, and so is Adrienne and Naomi. I don't know if Naomi's on the call tonight, but just because your camera is on, so sorry about that. Now I'm picking on you. Do you mind sharing about your first convention?
Not at all. I would love to share. So this was my first doTERRA convention, and I was super excited about it. I've been to other conventions before in previous businesses, so I know what it's like to go to a convention and how important it is. I was super excited though. I think the best thing that I like about convention is that you get to connect with other people and you're surrounded by like-minded people. I mean, there was, I think, about 8,000 to 10,000 people there at this convention, which is small compared to what it's been in the past. But just being surrounded by all these people who are there and are like-minded and are driven and are excited. And I would also say that if you're really serious about your business, convention is the way to go to just give you that extra boost to get started. There was a couple of takeaways that I liked. I mean, everything was really super good, and I'm currently rewatching everything. But I really liked Sarah Blakely, who is the owner of Spanx. And if you haven't heard her story, go and read about it, watch it. I'm not going to go into it, but there was a couple of things that I liked that she said on there. One thing was that she talked about that she didn't banish self-doubt. She managed her self-doubt. And I'm not perfect. So there's been times where I've had self-doubt for sure. And I'm sure many of you have had as well. So I really liked that note about managing it. She also talked about time management as well. And that when you have a purpose that's bigger than you, you find the time to do it. And so that really was a huge takeaway for me. She talked about theming her days and bucketing her days. So like, you know, figuring out your week, like maybe Monday is going to be your social media day, or Tuesday is going to be like testimony day for you, or things like that. So I really like that, bucketing her days. And she also talked about like self-reflection. So did I spend most of my day doing what I'm best at? And I really like that as well. Like, are we really making the most of our days and our times in doing things? And then she said, if you need help finding your purpose, these are a few things that you can do. What are you good at? You know, make a list of the things that you're good at. What brings you joy? Again, make a list. How can I help the world? And what makes you cry? So finding your passion in the things that you really want to do and your purpose. But yeah, I mean, I would say overall, if you can commit to making convention next year, do it. Do it for the benefit of yourself and for your business. And even if you're not growing your business or wherever you're at, just go for yourself, because it's definitely life-changing for sure. So, and I had the best group of ladies. Plus, bonus, I got to sit with Kanani at Diamond every single day, and I got all the goodies too. Whoop, whoop. Thanks, Kanan.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so as you guys know, we like to take our leaders to take turns. So I actually had seats on the floor in the Blue Diamond section every day. So I took my mom, and I took Naomi, and I took Adrienne. But since Jenna was the only person with Kanan from her team, she got to go every day, and she got all of the diamond gifts every single day. So, oh, there you go. Benefits. Adrienne, did you want to share it all? I noticed you turned on your camera, which gives me like the green light to call on you.
Yeah, I'll share. It's just late here, so I'm in the bathroom. Can you hear me? I might have bad perception. Yeah, I would have to say that being at convention, there's things that I caught that I would not have caught had I been watching it on virtual. There's an energy there that brings a heightened experience. And then there's the starstruckness, right, of Simone, and I mean, running the 5K with Emily Wright And I mean, they actually live the lifestyle. They're not just talking the lifestyle of, you know, movement, and, you know, they're doing the pyramid. I think for me, I don't know who it was that said it. It was about, oh, Elise Sedevi. She was one of them that talked about belief. And she talked about the 4 minute mile and how this guy, I guess, was training all the time to get the 4 minute mile, and he missed it by like 2 or 5 seconds. And the last time he just said there's just no way that he can do it. And then this other guy, he wasn't even really training or anything, and he did it. I forget his name. And then after he broke the 4 minute mile, like a whole pile of other people broke the 4 minute mile. But I think the mindset with the guy who actually broke the 4 minute mile is he had the mindset of, hey, I always knew I would break the 4 minute mile. I just didn't know when I was going to break the 4 minute mile. And I think from being at convention, it definitely heightened my belief in myself. I mean, I already have a really strong foundation with the company because the company is what the company is, right? I mean, they're debt free. I mean, and even everything that they're moving toward environmental well-being and leaving a low carbon footprint. I mean, there's just no doubt that I mean, the company is a solid company of culture that I can totally get behind. And I think that's the other thing that I was really looking for is, you know, somebody said, you know, base your business around the culture of doTERRA. And so I started making notes, which is in the other room, about the culture of doTERRA, right? They're always pursuing purity. They're always up leveling. They have a backup plan to the backup plan. They're always thinking forwardly. I mean, it's just a really solid company. But for me, it really upped my belief level in myself that what I believe is not necessarily, well, how do I even explain it? I mean, it just really increased my belief level to the point where I'm like going, no, I just have to believe that this can happen and it'll figure itself out. And so even like I just finished reading a book, Big Magic, that Malia recommended that she read. And it talked about fear and accepting fear and allowing it to go on a ride with you, but just not allowing it to drive. And I thought, oh, that's a great way to accept the fact that fear always follows you. It's just not a way to, you just don't allow it to drive. But I think that's the other thing from being at convention is you get to be around these people who have built their businesses to a certain level in a certain, you know, a certain way, and you get to hang out with them and hear some things that they're reading, that they're doing, what they did, you know, and things. And you just can't get that from being on virtual. And then you meet new people. Like I met somebody who had come over from Guatemala all by herself. Met a bunch of people from Mexico, a bunch of people that were just there that had strong cultural ties to, you know, Mexico and Italy. And, you know, so it was just, I mean, for me, a lot of it was cultural too, to be able to see the pride in each of their cultures too. So I don't know, you just can't get that virtually. So anyway, I'm so glad I went. It totally changed my my business. And I got to sit with Liza, and oh my gosh, okay, can I just say, I want to be a blue diamond and I want to sit on the floor and I want to have my name on the chair, and you get a table with like aluminum bottles of water and a whole pile of snacks. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Liza. That was definitely a, a thought that comes up now when building my business. So appreciate that.
You're welcome, Adrienne. It was my pleasure to do that. And just kind of funny too, because you guys, I remember sitting in those stands as a premier, as a silver, as a gold, as a platinum. I remember sitting in those seats for the first time as a diamond and getting to take Kate to sit with me one day and Kanan to sit with me another day. And it was super surreal. Adrienne, you totally nailed Elise's presentation. I talked about it on the Visionary Leaders call this morning, and I was a blubbering fool, and you did it so well. What ranks walk the stage silver and above? silver and above, Cami. So we have lots of time to get you to hit the rank of silver and above before the next convention. You'll have to do it by July 2022 will be the cutoff.
They
Okay.
also walk the Silver Club. They also walk Silver Club and Diamond Club
Yep.
graduates.
They walked founders for new markets, and they really do celebrate a lot of things. So yes, that's another great opportunity to experience that for sure. I would love to hear, I know we're a little over, but I would love to hear somebody who attended virtually that would want to share, because we know that not everybody could make it, and it's a crazy time. So, you know, people have to make choices that felt right for them. And so whilst, I mean, I won't lie, now I feel like we're kind of out of the oh, did we make the wrong decision? Nope, we made the right decision, but you know, we can only say that now since it ended up being the right one. Anybody who watched virtually want to share with us? Maybe a first time virtual attendee? Dun, 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 dun. No, not as, go Kate.
I don't have a particular thing from all the sessions I want to talk about, but I just, we tried to recreate convention as much as we could in the Pee-wee, and we had quite a bit of, my leaders came out. Some stayed the whole 4 nights. Some came for a day or two here or there. And then we also had some of Kanani's girls came out, Kehal and Marissa. So it's great to have them. And then Amanda also stayed with us all 4 days too. So we definitely had the feeling of convention and the fun. And we were so stoked to watch everyone walk across that stage online, and we had our little confetti. So we had the energy, we had the heart, and even though we weren't there, we felt like we were all together in one way. So I'm glad we could have made our little event happen too. So it was really exciting for us.
And thanks for doing that and for being so welcoming and opening your, you know, the event to everyone in the Central Island community. And your team has a lot of things to celebrate and walk the next time we go to convention. Like so that's the good thing, you know, if you miss walking for whatever reason, the next convention you go, you will have the opportunity to walk and celebrate there as well. So that's super exciting. All right, everyone. Well, obviously we're trying to lay it on thick because 1, it was amazing, but 2, we want you to go and buy your tickets for next year. Set the intention, have the belief that convention is happening for you next year. Have the belief that this business is for you and that you're going to make it happen however that looks. However, I did a second ago write in the chat that I wanted people to claim that they're doTERRA Founder 2.0, and I don't see a lot of the people that should be writing that in the chat. But I want to just take a moment to share that there are a couple of people in our community that right now are on a fast track program to achieve Founders Club. Adrienne, Natalia, and the Vielas have recently said yes to this opportunity. Miley and Malia's team is holding an Aloha Founders Club 2.0 fast track, and it's fast. It's 10 enrollments a month. It's 25 points a month. It's big goals, with the end goal being Founders 2.0. But there's other people on this call too. I just had a call with Ray today where I basically did not give her the option because she is doing all the work. So Ray will be a founder. Kanani, founder. Jenna, founder. So you guys, these opportunities are for all of us. We need to stop playing small. We need to stop believing, or I would say not believing, that these opportunities are for all of us. And I had an awesome call with several people, because no matter what, even if you don't somehow make the 4-minute mile. And he was over Adrian by 2 seconds that first time. Even if you don't make that 4-minute mile, in the end, what do? You build your business and you change lives. In the end, that final goal might not be there at that time, but you know you're still going to get to your goal of helping people, changing lives, and building your business. Okay. So we are so Jai said it's more than fast. It is really crazy fast. Cammie's putting in a plug for anyone who wants to sell me their backpack from Swag. Hit her up. Funny story. I was able to score a backpack. I think I just got there before the virtual ticket got canceled, the whatever. But yes, if you didn't get one, that's what you need to do. You need to come to convention. And if Kate Welchie doesn't come to convention next year, she gets no swag. She gets nothing. So she can enjoy all the goodies she got this year, but that ain't happening next year if she don't come. All right, everybody, as usual. What are you going to say? What you want to say? What you want to say?
I will be there next year. Okay. Trust me, I had enough FOMO this past week.
Well,
Marissa
she's
came over to
also
pick
walking
something up. She's like,
diamonds.
I had FOMO. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel bad for you.
You're walking diamonds, so you have to show up.
Yes, that's right.
I better
You're
be
gonna
there. I
so
better
God,
be there.
great walk, Diamond. That's right. And I think as payback, she needs to crawl across the stage in a recreation of the Nona Lani. All right, everybody, as usual, thank you for showing up for yourselves, for your community, for your learning, for your growth, for your connection. I'm so grateful for this community. I'll tell you something, when I go to convention, I realize how lucky we are, what special what we have is. It's not perfect. It's not how everybody else does it, but you know what? We're a family, we're a community. We're here to support each other. And please know that there's always someone here to support you. Let's go ahead and take a quick pick. All right. Okay.
Oops,
All right.
sorry. 101 financial in the background. Sorry.
That's okay. You can send your subliminal messages. We don't care. Okay, ready, everybody? Smile. Love you guys. Have a great night. See you next week. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.